Hello all and welcome to Talk GCSE. Today I'm going to talk about antibiotic resistant bacteria. Now I know this is daunting, guys, one of the most important modern biology topics, and students find it very hard. Now the thing is, if you do want me to continue making these important informative videos, just make sure to give me a follow, please. So now first, antibiotics are medicines that kill bacteria and stop them growing. Technically, they do not work on viruses. They cannot treat coronaviruses, flu, or colds. However, not all bacteria are killed by antibiotics. Some bacteria have random genetic mutations to make them resistant, and that's what we're going to talk about. When antibiotics are used, the non-resistant bacteria die, the resistant bacteria survive. This is natural selection in action, guys. Those resistant bacteria then rapidly reproduce because bacteria divide by binary fission technically, and they can happen very quickly. Over time, the population becomes dominated by resistant bacteria, and that is why antibiotic resistance is such a serious global issue. It makes infections quite hard to treat. Now, let me take you through step by step, guys, how this works. How does this develop? Now, first, a random mutation occurs in the DNA of the bacterium. This mutation might contain a protein or an enzyme in a way that prevents the antibiotic from working. When antibiotics are taken, most bacteria are killed. However, the bacterium with resistant mutations survives. The bacterium reproduces by binary fission, passing the genetic resistant genes to its offspring, like passing the best to kids, technically. Over time, more and more bacteria in this population carry the resistant gene, and this is evolution by natural selection. The environment in this case, the presence of antibiotics, selects for the resistant bacteria. Going on to what is this MRSA? We hear that all the time. Methicillin-resistant Staphylococcus aureus. Now, that is basically resistant to several antibiotics. What this is, it is a common type of bacteria that normally lives on the skin. Now, that is just the SA part. Are you with me? I'm not going to say that again, it's too complicated. Now, MRSA is a strain that has developed resistant to methicillin and other common antibiotics. It's particularly dangerous in hospitals because patients may have weakened immune systems and open wounds. If MRSA enters the bloodstream, it can cause serious infections. Now, because it is resistant to many antibiotics, it is harder to treat than normal bacterial infections, guys. Now, let's have a look at what causes the antibiotic resistance. One major cause is overuse of it. If antibiotics are prescribed when not necessary, bacteria are unnecessarily exposed. Right, another cause is patient not completing their full course. If treatment stops early, some bacteria may survive and develop resistance. Antibiotics are also widely used in agriculture, which increases exposure and speeds up resistant development. Prevention focuses on careful use. Doctors should only prescribe antibiotics when needed, and patients must only complete the full course. What happens is hospitals must maintain strict hygiene to prevent the spread, and scientists are also working to develop new antibiotics through this challenging, although this is very challenging and expensive. Now, the impact of the antibiotic resistance, this is dangerous, guys. The impact is quite serious. Infections that were once easily treated are now harder to cure. Patients may need stronger or more expensive antibiotics. What the hospital stays basically becomes longer. Infections can become life-threatening. The World Health Organization considers antibiotic resistance one of the biggest threats to global health. Now, if this resistance continues to grow and spread, routine surgeries, minor infections could become much more dangerous in the future. If you have found this useful, guys, make sure to give me a follow and a subscribe on YouTube. Allows me to make more videos for you guys. Thank you and good luck for your GCSEs.